Taylor here, and in this short video we're going to show you how to change out the bezel color on your Flexera 1 lights. Every single Flexera 1 is going to come standard with the gold bezel, but we also have 3 different options. We have the black bezel available, nice rich gloss black. We also have a blue and a red, and I think we're going to pop them out of the packaging here just to kind of show off how nice the colors really look, because these are truly beautiful bezels. They've got really nice UV coating on them, so it's like a nice glossy dark color. We're gonna put the black one on, pull out the 4 bolts that are on the face of the Flexera 1 light. So small, you just got to use a 3mm Allen. Typically just use hand tools on these things. I don't really think it's worth using power tools. As you're working on the last one, you're gonna see everything's gonna wanna start to come loose. So what I like to do is just hold that lens into position with one of my fingers while I am pulling out the final bolt. After you do that, you can pull off the faceplate and the bezel kind of as one part, and then put your new bezel in. You'll see there's a flat side and then there's a side with little tabs. Put the flat side down up against the lens of the light with the little tabs kind of aligning with the ears of the light, as you want to call it. And you'll see how everything kind of clocks into position nicely with that faceplate. So once you do that, you got your new bezel into position. Go ahead and start all of those 4 bolts by hand around the face of the Flexera 1 light. After you do that, you can kind of spin everything down into position, get them nice and snug. These are pretty small fasteners, so you don't have to go crazy tight. You don't really have to feel like you got to put a ton of torque into these things to get them nice and fastened down. Really what you're trying to do is get that O-ring nicely seated between the lens and the housing itself, and this is the kind of mechanism that's holding that lens and clamping it down into position. This is what's keeping all of the dirt, the dust, the moisture, all of that stuff out of this light. So you want to make sure it's snug, that you've actually done a good job of tightening all these. But again, don't feel like you have to go crazy with it. You don't have to snug these down beyond your wildest dreams, get them super crazy tight. Just hand tight. That's all you got to do. Do one final pass, make sure everything's tight. And that's it. All you have to do to change out the color of the bezel on your Flexera 1 lights. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you've watched it, you got to this point, you still have questions about maybe the options or about how to do it, please leave us a comment in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to adventure further.